Are you familiar with these trees? These are sequoia trees. Sequoia tree is one of the longest and the living largest trees on Earth. They can grow up to 26 flowers and can live up to 3,000 years. The reason that sequoia tree can live so long and large because of the special root system. Other trees to live long, they take their roots very deep. But sequoia tree go light and wide and they intertwine with other sequoia trees. Because they are all intertwined together, even the hardest wind, earthquake come, they don't easily fall down. My name is Anna Kim, founder of Les Sequoia Company. As you just heard, our company aims to work together and grow together. The reason that we are in coffee industry, because coffee is not only second largest commodity trading after oil, but also one of the most traditional industry that has not been really changed. Can you imagine 25 million coffee farmers? Our prices depend on the New York or London market. And then can you imagine today, March 6, 2019, the coffee price is C-market price is the same as 1976. So that's why I came all the way 10,861 kilometers away from my home country and decided to choose to live in Central Africa. And then today I want to share what I want to share, what I want to do. When I was a little girl, as you can see, I was a very naughty and crazy girl. So my mom put me in flower arrangement classes. And then when I was 15, she asked me, Anna, would you like to go to South Africa to exchange with the South African florist and then learn about South African flower sector? To be honest, I was not really interested about flower, but I was very, very excited because it was my first time going to Africa. When I first time to Cape Town, I was very amazed by the beautiful nature and then people and the food. However, when I went to Johannesburg, I found something different. I found that people are some begging for the money, and then I found a mother of 3 children picking the food from the trash and then sharing with the children. It was very shocking for me because I know even New York, LA, even Korea, we have beggars, but I felt it was so shocked. So I asked my tourist guide, why these people are living and they're working different than Cape Town. And then my tourist guide told me because of the system and the history. So I didn't quite understand very well, but that time when I was 15, I decided I will fight against the global poverty. Oops, I was very new to this, so since then, I studied the international development studies, and then I joined the UN as an intern. And then I thought that I could change the world. However, I just realized that I cannot change the world by just doing computer and research. So I decided I will quit this job and then just going to the Rwanda. I never been to Rwanda, and then I didn't know anybody in Rwanda. But I saw President Kagame said that this is a small country, but they are not small people. So it inspired me to go to there as an unknown person. So I went to there, and then I put my all the great energy. Do you think I succeed? At first, I want to show the photo of my hands. I was working very hard from 3 a.m. to 11 p.m. because I spent so much time in the road for the transportation. And then I was not used to working in the farm and then touching water and then dust. So as you can see, my hands was like keep peeling and then recovering and keep peeling. This was really painful. And then my first business model and the failure was emotionally, physically, and then financially painful. Remember, my company goal is working together and grow together. When I started my company, my business model was very simple. When I went to Rwanda, I saw that access to finance was very difficult. And then even the interest rate was 18% for the minimum. So I thought that, what if I bring low interest rate from the Korea bank, lower than 3%, and then use this as my operation cost, and then provide a loan to our farmers without interest. And then once they export, we share net profit 50% together. However, and then I thought that this model will be succeed, because if we were capitalists, you imagine you get free money without interest, and then you have on the way to go succeed. However, I totally failed. Because first, I misunderstood the culture. Secondly, my team who I trust most, they were engaging for the activities, and then they cheated together with our farmers. And it was very, very sad. And then thirdly, even we had a woman farmer who were earning 10,000 USD per year as a net profit, where she used to making less than $750 before. She was very successful and she became village idol, but when she was doing well, her husband told, let's start the business. So I was very sad. Imagine your wife was doing well and they tell her, let's sell the business. I remember even me, they told me they undervalue me because I'm a young Asian woman. She should be a road constructor in Africa building roads. And she's a very complicated lady because she's not married, she's not giving have of children, she's not cooking. So I was like, imagine even they undervalue me this much, how they can really value their wife to working as a businesswoman. So I was thinking, how can we change the business model and then to grow? So instead of providing free, with a loan with a zero interest, we decided that we will pay the cash when they bring the cherries and coffee. And then we guarantee all our farmers, they will have bonuses. And then we did a social project that we give livestock, and then providing education, then they can engage other cashier activities, also providing how to make honey, how to make a coffee soaps. And eventually, this year, we are very proudly launching technology center in our coffee villages, because I strongly believe that by 2050, 40% of the children will be African kids. Imagine all the children, they don't have a running water, education, or electricity like your home children. This is not fair. So I thought that maybe I need to collect good available computer from all my friends and then everybody, and then bring to our coffee farms. And this all my hard working try, it made me much of a failure, but it made me only stronger as a vaccine. And then because I tried everything without just hesitating, I became the first board of director, not European, not American, as a specialty coffee association. And then since 2016, company has been growing very much. I was very happy, but same time, this is not what I wanted, because I have not really changed the perception about Africa. Because when people think about Africa, they still think like this. But I don't think this is true. When we think about Africa, yes, we can think about beautiful nature, but we have to think about technology. You just define science, medicine, and coffee. When many people think about coffee, they think about Melbourne, Tokyo, San Francisco. But the birth of coffee is Japan. Japan, Ethiopia. And then I was thinking with my best friend, I want to create something new. And even in Rwanda, whenever we have many guests, I was thinking, I don't want to bring genocide museum because this is a very sad history. I want the people to come and live with a happy and positive image. So I was thinking and talking with my best friend and mentor, Margot, how can I change this? And I was thinking, maybe we can build a coffee museum. And then she told me, Anna, if you're gonna build a museum, this place is not a place that you just display old stuff. But this should be a place that is moving and live and active. And most importantly, the architect has to be legendary. So people from far away, they can come all the way to Africa, even just see the architect. So we were thinking, who can be the legendary architecture that bring landmark in Africa, also bring people together? We found Thomas Hedwig. He called Leonardo da Vinci in this era of architecture, and then we met in Korea and then UK. And then he invited us to come to Cape Town to meet another potential possible dream member. So he introduced me Mr. Lavi Naidu, who is successfully brought the World Cup to South Africa, and who also first in charge for the space mission in Africa, and who also as chair for the YPO. And then when we meet together, all of us, our energy was very crazy. We are very enthusiastic people, and then Mr. Lavi Naidu told us, we need to be unreasonable. Huh? What means unreasonable? Instead of just building landmark in Africa, we need to connect all the 70 coffee nations together and then make a landmark and then communicate. I really think coffee is really great ambassador to build a social, political bridge to the rest of the world. If I was younger and as a loan secretary, maybe if I'm lucky enough, I make one museum. Because we decided we're gonna work together and grow together, we aim to make a legendary economic development through coffee in 17 nations. Thank you.